It means so much to us to have Stan Musial's family connected to the event and in attendance every year, and we're honored to have them on stage to present the Lifetime Achievement Award that bears Stan's name. So let's hear it for the Musial family. And now, the recipient of the 2025 Stan Musial Lifetime Achievement Award for Sportsmanship, Kristi Yamaguchi. Congratulations. We're so excited that you are here. You know, you've won a lot of awards. This award is about class and character, and I wonder what that means to you.
It's very special, especially being presented with the family. Lindsay, I love that dress. You did a great impression. But it's so humbling, especially seeing the company I'm joining, so many of my idols, so many role models that I looked up to. And, you know, Stan, the man, he set the bar high. And
he did.
I think was the ultimate example of sportsmanship. That's why we're here tonight. And just renewed my motivation, my inspiration to do even more.
Well, that's great. I'm wondering how the whole figure skating journey started for you. Is it something you wanted to do, or did mom and dad say, we want you to do this? How did it start for you?
No, they didn't know much about skating. I had seen a show, loved the magic of it, and wanted to try it. And luckily, they didn't know much about skating because they indulged me, and I, asked them to take me every day. My mom was the one waking up at 4 in the morning, driving me to the rink, sometimes after school. So it was a big family endeavor.
Now, I'm told that in the first tournament that you were in, that you came in like 8th place, and you didn't like that because you saw some of the other kids getting ribbons. Is that right?
Yes. I saw the girls wearing medals and running around with them at the competition. It was like, hey, how come I didn't get one of those? And my mom's like, well, you have to be 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. And at 8 years old, it was just like, bing, okay, I know what I'm gonna go home and work on. And I think it kind of stirred up that competitive spirit in me. And I think a work ethic too, because I realized I had to be aware of what was going on and put the work in order to earn one.
So people don't even understand how much work it is, because you got to go to school too, and you're working all the time before and after school, right?
Pretty much. I mean, through junior high, through high school, it was 5 to 10 on the ice in the morning before school, going to school, a few days a week after school as well. So.
At what point did it click in that you could be an Olympic champion one day?
Believe it or not, maybe a year or two before the Olympics.
Really?
It was always the big dream, and Dorothy Hamill was part of the reason why I started skating, but it had been, 16 years of between her win and my gold. So, I didn't really know what it really meant, but I just was like, I want to be like Dorothy Hamill. But it really wasn't until I won my first world title the year before the Olympics, where I actually believed I could make the team and possibly make the podium.
What is that like in that moment when you realize, wait, I've got a shot at this? What is that like for a human being?
It's scary. I think because, you know, you've dedicated so much. I've had an amazing support system of my family, my coaches, U.S. figure skating, you know, doing everything to try to make this dream come true. And, you know, it's just a lot of pressure going out there by yourself.
It really is.
But, you know, it was something that, you know, you prepare your life for and kind of let your body do what it's trained to do.
When you think about 1992, what goes through your head? Is it just getting the gold medal, or is it something else?
You know, I think it was something else for sure. I mean, when you're wearing your country's name on your back and you're marching in with a contingent of athletes in all sorts of different sports, bobsledding, biathletes, hockey, speed skaters, it's so humbling. And at that point, competition became secondary. It was representing our country, and there was so much pride in that.
You broke barriers, the first Asian American to win a gold medal at the Winter Olympics, and I'm wondering, when you listen to all the folks now who are following in your footsteps and consider you a mentor, what goes through your head?
Oh, it's pretty cool. I mean, I had Tiffany Chin, who came before me as the first Asian American U.S. national champion, and I feel like she opened the door for me, and from that point on, you know, it allowed dreamers to see themselves and to go after it and not be afraid. And you know, it's really fun. It's great to see Alyssa Liu. She's going for the gold this year. Karen Chen, Olympic gold medalist, also from Fremont, my hometown. So yeah, a lot of great memories there.
You used the word dream. Tell me about Always Dream.
So Always Dream is a nonprofit, and I established it in 1996, shortly after the Olympics, from the encouragement of my mom and dad, and Dean, who you saw in the video. And it was all about embracing the hopes and dreams of children, and particularly children in underserved communities. And we have a literacy program that encourages family engagement. So it's all about getting kids the resources and obviously the foundation to really become successful in their academic careers.
And you've written books, and I know one of them is called Kara's Kindness, and there's a sportsmanship aspect to that. Where did that come from?
You know, the theme of it was something that I've always loved, and it's pay it forward. And it's something that I think my parents have instilled in my brother and sister and I, certain values of, you know, don't expect anything in return, but, you know, you pay it forward. And that's the theme of this book. It's paying kindness forward, and it's a children's picture book, but I always felt that kids can't hear it enough, that they can be a good friend. They can do something kind for someone else. It doesn't take a lot of effort, and it will come full circle right back to you at some point.
The U.S. Figure Skating Championships are right around the corner. They're going to be in St. Louis. You mentioned Alyssa Liu. What should folks expect from the U.S. Figure Skating Championships this year? Ooh,
it is going to be a heart-pounding competition for sure. It's Olympic year. It's a month before the Olympics. So, you know, 4 disciplines will crown national champions, women's, men's, pairs, and ice dance. So you'll see the best of the best, and the Olympic hopefuls who will be representing Team USA at the Olympics.
You've won Olympic gold. You've won Dancing with the Stars.
That always gets more reaction. Why is that?
I wonder what you hope your legacy will be.
Well, you know what? This is the lifetime achievement, you know, a recognition, and it's so humbling. And you know, I think beyond the Olympics, maybe leaving some positiveness in the world somehow.
I think you're doing that. Kristi, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kristi Yamaguchi.